to Let's Play Gran Turismo 2, episode 110. Alright. 2 events are now complete at Toyota, and officially we shall now move on to our 3rd event at Toyota, which is the MR2 Spider Trophy, also known as the MRS Trophy if you are playing the American version or the superior Japanese version, or the original Japanese version I should say. But anyways, I have the car I need, and that is this Toyota MR2 Spider, also known as the MRS if you are playing the American version, and ultimately I'm now going to get in this car, as it is now time for us to head over to our 3rd event at Toyota. But before I do that, obviously I'm going to give this thing some character, or sorry, give this thing some style, so I think I'm going to put on these, just because I'm thinking about it. Well, one of these should do it anyway, just to confirm something I know that I would do. Those are nice. Those are very nice. Yeah, I'll go for these ones, just because I want to, and because I'm thinking about it. Plus, furthermore, they are some Yokohamas. So obviously, you know, I'm not gonna pass that on. But anyways, and also just because I want to be cool like I did with the Starlet. Obviously, this thing does come with a racing mod, but it's only available in these 2 colours. And also, furthermore, one of these racing mods does actually have a carbon hood. As like, there is actually some carbon on this car. At least that's what I think the black is there for, but we don't need that, because obviously, you know what, I don't think I'll be struggling with this one as much, so I think all I'll really do is just do some engine tuning, and I'll probably also put on the sport tyres with some weight reduction, you know, just to be cheap. Because I don't think this will be as much of a challenge in terms of tuning than it was with the Starlet's Trophy. So, you know, I don't think this will be as much of a challenge, although I could be wrong. And so, since that is now all done, obviously it's now time for us to head over to our 3rd event at Toyota, which is this, the MR2 Spider Trophy. And officially another 1 race event, and fortunately for me at least, I have just the car to use, since unfortunately this is the only car I can really use for this event. And even though there are other MR2s in this game, unfortunately this is the only MR2 I can use, and oh, for fuck's sake, really? Do we have to go to fucking Seattle again for this one? Son of a bitch. Well, just gonna have to breathe in and breathe out for the boring shit that is about to commence. It is on the reverse course. That is even worse, considering how many times I've literally had to race on the fucking reverse course of the normal Seattle. But once again, the game has to fuck with me for how many times I've already raced at Seattle, and also furthermore, I think I made a wise decision to put on stage 1 of weight reduction with the tyres, with the sport tyres, because I think personally, to me at least, I made the correct decision. Meanwhile, I'm in the lead. I may have to try and see if I can get a shot under the bridge. But obviously, I may be able to see if there is anything I can do. And I brake too early. Because I am forgetting this thing is a car from the 90s and not a car from the 80s. Those arrows can be confusing. At least on the reverse course they can be confusing, you know, the chevrons. But we're of course through the final hairpin turn and that's a wall. But it doesn't matter because I'm already a streak ahead of this AI, and it is indeed an easy W. At least it looks like an easy W. But there we are. So in the end, I won this thing by under 9/10, and the gap overall from 1st to 6th was just under 1.35 seconds, at least in terms of the margin from 1st to 6th. But there we are. The MR2 Spider Trophy is now complete, after 2 very short laps. And also, because this is a one race event, obviously, I am saving the game. And also furthermore, it does make it easier on my cache to knowing of course that obviously I do not have to put racing mods on every car I just fucking purchase. But there we are. Our first and only race of the MR2 Spider Trophy is now complete. And that just leaves us with 2 events remaining. At Toyota. As one of them is the Altezza Trophy, and the other one is the Yaris race. But there we are. So, the MR2 Spider Trophy is now complete. After 2 very discriminating laps of Seattle. And the reason why I'm saying discriminating is because of how many times I've had to race at Seattle. And it is getting old, but whatever. 3 events are now complete at Toyota, as we have just 2 events left, and those 2 events are the Altezza Cup and the Yaris Trophy. So we are now 96.34% complete with this game, considering how big in terms of percentage most of these one makes are for how much of the game I have already completed. Considering literally 40% of this game is compromised with the one make events, but anyways. So, the MR2 Spider Trophy is now complete, and so next up will officially be the Altezza Cup. And with that, stay tuned for more Gran Turismo 2.